Kathie with the Character Corner, and today I want to share with you 8 tips for a new mom. These are tips from a letter that I wrote to my daughter when she gave birth to her sweet little daughter. Let's see, it's been almost 10 years now. Hard to believe. And when she gave birth to little Tori, I was just thinking about all the things that I wanted to tell her. So I wrote this letter with these tips that I'm going to share with you today. And these were just some thoughts that I gave her from my heart. Let me also say that Victoria, or Tori as we call her, was an answer to prayer. Ruth struggled with infertility for over 2 years and didn't know if she'd ever be able to have a child. So Tori was an answer to prayer, so an extra special blessing to our family. So let me go on and read the letter that I wrote to her. Ruth, I can't begin to tell you how happy I am for you and Rob. I'm so glad that God chose to answer your heart's desire and prayer and blessed you with sweet little Victoria. I love her to pieces already. I know that you're amazed with the depth of love you already feel for her as her mom, and you're already such an awesome mom. Tori is very blessed to have you and Rob as her parents. There's nothing quite like becoming a mother for the first time. It's really something you can never be fully prepared for. The hours spent holding, cuddling, and watching Tori change and grow are one of the many joys that you'll experience. But you will also go through your share of challenges. Motherhood is rewarding, but it's also hard. Even though I've had 8 babies of my own, I can't tell you everything you need to know for what's ahead. I wish that I could give you a blueprint with plans to make everything easy and to give you a guarantee that it will always be smiles and fun. Unfortunately, though, each child is different, and no matter how you parent or what you do, there will be some rough times. I promise you, though, that the joys far exceed the pain of the hard times, and the hard times make you grow. It's amazing how kids bring out our character flaws and help us grow. I know this isn't much, and you probably have already figured some of these things out, but I thought I would just share a few random thoughts that I hope will help you as you continue on this wonderful journey called motherhood. Number one, expect feelings of confusion, frustration, or even worry in your motherhood. And remember, it's all right to cry when you get overwhelmed. Most new moms feel like crying. You suddenly realize that you're responsible for this precious little human being. And on top of that, your hormones are out of whack. After a few weeks, things will settle into more of a routine. You'll begin to understand what Tori's different cries mean and see patterns. Your hormones will also settle down, which will help. Don't let it get to you when you feel like you don't know what you're doing. Most moms have no idea what they're doing. And when you're in doubt, my favorite motto is fake it. Seriously, though, you will figure it out as you go along, and each day will get better. Number three, be prepared because everyone will have opinions and advice for you. And they mean well. They really want to help. But keep in mind that there really isn't a clear right or wrong when it comes to how often you breastfeed or if you should bottle feed, co-sleeping or crib sleeping, working or stay at home mom, or the let them cry it out versus giving them comfort methods. Trust your instincts and do what is best for you and Tori and what Rob and you find is best for your family. When folks give their advice on how you should change or do things their way, listen to the advice, but don't feel obligated to do it unless you think it will work for your family. Decide that you won't be judgmental of other moms' parenting choices and that you won't let the opinions of judgy moms affect the choices you make. The next one, listen to your mom intuition. God gives that to moms to help them know what their babies need. Go with it and don't let what you have read in a baby book or heard from moms who have successfully raised several kids trump that intuition that you're feeling. You know Tori best and need to do what works for the two of you, which may be different than what worked for others. Next, before Tori was born, you got tired, I know, of hearing people teasingly say, enjoy your sleep while you can. Now you know why they said it. So now I'm going to give you these words, sleep when the baby sleeps. You need to actually do that. I remember struggling with that and wanting to try to clean and catch up on things when the baby slept. Somewhere along the course of having 8 kids, I realized that things are never caught up when there's a new baby. So rest when you can. Nothing's more important than caring for Tori. And to do that, you want to be well rested so that you can enjoy her. Everything else really will wait. Next, realize that nothing will be the same. And that's not a bad thing. Once you accept that, you'll be able to let go of those things that don't matter as much as they used to. Caring for the baby is more important than worrying about if the house is spotless or if you're caught up on the daily laundry. If your house is sanitary and the baby's being well cared for, nothing else really matters during the first few weeks or months of being a new mom. The next thing you need to realize and remember is that babies cry no matter how good of a job you're doing. Sometimes they cry really hard and you think they'll never stop. Like I already mentioned, it's okay for you to join them, crying from exhaustion, frustration, hormones, or any of the many emotions that become a part of you when you became a mother. There's comfort in reminding yourself that the crying will stop. It always does, both hers and yours. Also, comfort yourself by remembering that many of the tears you shed will be happy tears. Don't be afraid to ask for help and accept it when it's offered. I know that Rob is great and he's perfectly willing to help with household duties and baby-related tasks if you just help. You don't have to do everything just because you're the mom. A reprieve from baby duty is needed, even if it's just to take a long, relaxing shower, take a needed nap, or have time alone with another mom or with Rob. You know I'm here whenever you need help. Please feel free to text or call at any time when you need anything, especially after Rob goes back to work. And then if other people offer to help, take them up on that. They want to bless you, so don't deprive them of that blessing. So in closing, I want to just let you know that I'm praying that you'll be able to savor and enjoy these early days of getting to know Tori and asking God to give you strength and wisdom, not only for these days, but for the years to come. God gave her to you in answer to your prayers, and I know He has very special plans for her. My heart is overflowing with joy for you and Rob and with love for little Tori. I'm so excited that I get to be part of her life and will not only be able to watch her grow and learn, but also invest in her life. Children truly are a blessing and gift from God. Love you lots, Mom. Okay, so those are just some thoughts. If you want some encouragement also to help you to be intentional as a mom, I would encourage you to sign up and join me for our free 7-day intentional parenting challenge. And the link for that will be in the notes below the video if you want to go ahead and sign up for that for some more encouragement and tips that will help you in your motherhood journey.